New York City's parks are home to hundreds of monuments comprising a veritable outdoor sculpture museum. Every summer, the citywide Monuments Conservation Program recruits interns who receive on-the-job training as they care for this impressive art collection.
The Monuments Conservation Program is a program both of conservation and preservation of the outdoor artworks and sculptures in the park system, and secondarily, and equally important, a training program for young people, mostly at the graduate level, studying historic preservation, and so they can have hands-on experience in the field of outdoor art, conservation, and the preservation of historic objects.
We go around every summer and maintain mainly bronze and stone monuments. And we also do a couple of big conservation projects like this one.
I'm with Christopher Columbus in Columbus Park outside of Borough Hall, and we're doing a conservation here this summer.
We have about 4 to 5 interns. Some of them are sculptors, some of them are conservation students. And we try and give them a good hands-on experience. It's something that's difficult to get, I think, for young people in the field, especially something so varied.
I think it'll really help me that having all this hands-on experience for graduate school in the fall, and when I graduate, working in the field.
The apprentices in this program do everything from setting up a scaffold, running power washers, using blow torches to repatine and apply chemicals to bronze surface. They're removing corrosion. They're doing everything.
We also need to have a certain understanding of the chemical reactions that are going on within the atmosphere that reacts directly with the chemicals that comprise the coating, and then why corrosion happens. So it gets very, very technical.
We have monuments of all different materials, and there's always a little bit of everything. There's a lot of stone carving, but at the same time, there's a lot of welding and repatining. So it's a great job in that you get to do all those things, but it's also a difficult job.
We're doing all sorts of repairs to this. The Dutchman repairs, we're repointing the mortar, and the mist cleaning, which I've never done before.
New York City's monuments are as beautiful as they are ubiquitous. In styles that range from classical to modern, they depict a diverse array of subjects.
So many of our artworks are commemorative to honor people and events that were important to the city, the nation, and the world. And the objects are seemingly made of permanent materials, stone and metal, bronze and granite and marble. But in fact, such works erode. They require attention. They're exposed to the air, to pigeons, occasionally to vandals, and they need constant attention.
It's been a really good experience. I've been all over the city, working on all different monuments, and I've learned a whole lot of new techniques, a whole lot of new conservation practices.
We have access to parts of the city that people only have the view of from a distance. And actually, these monuments were made to be seen from a distance. That's how they were sculpted, and that's the idea, you know, even the proportions, once you get up here, they're not the same as you expect.
I feel that we have a pact with the past. With each generation, it's kind of a debt over time. We inherit these objects, and it's our civic duty to then preserve them and then pass them along to the next generation.
I think it's important to conserve sculptures like this so that they'll be here for future generations. So, you know, reconnect not only with the historical figures, but maybe the impulses that cause people to put these monuments up. And it speaks to people on many different levels, as an artistic work, as a historical work, and, you know, as a mirror of what society at the time thought was important.
It is through a public-private partnership that the Citywide Monuments Conservation Program has improved the standards of care for the city's cultural legacy.